Hello everyone and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Kalimera. How are you all? Thank you so much for being here for your divine spread, your daily divine spread for the 8th of April of 2020. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for taking the time out to connect. Okay, today is the day after the full moon in the sign of Libra, the super full moon in the sign of Libra. Libra, we know, is all about partnerships and relationships, and something has obviously come to a culmination. Something has shown up for you, obviously, or will be around this time. We know that full moons are endings, but there's a lot of light. So there is, information coming in. And we know that the moon is also the subconscious, the unconscious. Maybe something is coming to reality. You're realizing something. So just wanted to say that also Venus is practically at the degree where she will be moving into her shadow period in the sign of Gemini. She's almost at that 5 degree where she will be coming back to. So take note of today, tomorrow, what's going on for you in matters of love, anything to do with your values, collaboration, siblings, neighbors, communication in areas of love, and also things of value for you, so money. Okay, and just letting you know also that Mars and Chiron are in a beautiful sextile, which means we are actively pushing towards healing where self-worth issues are concerned. We're actively taking that action to heal any issues of self-worth, okay? Any healing that needs to take place, this is a beautiful aspect for that. Also, Mars from the sign of Aquarius is reaching out to Venus in the sign of Gemini. We know that these two are the lovers of the zodiac. They're connecting in a beautiful way with a trine. So wonder what that's all about. That could be communication, talking about what is important to us, what we love. And also this could be connecting and communicating with a lover, with someone that we love. All right, let's see what's going on today. What do we have? And we have the Death card, which is Scorpio. So something is obviously ending, as I was saying, with that full moon in the sign of Libra. Some of you may be dealing with a scorpionic person, or some sort of a cycle could be ending in your life. Now, this is an ending, but it's also a new beginning, a fresh beginning, as the Death card does signify that we have finished something needed to end, something needed to make us wiser, as we know that the process of death is not an easy process. We do have the snake here, which is all about wisdom, but also this is leaving something that was difficult for us. And we know that Scorpio is all about intimacy, connecting on a very deep level. Intimacy, physical intimacy, as well as emotional intimacy. Okay, so this is probably seeing the truth, as Scorpio can be very dark. We know that Scorpio is also the occult. Okay, so this could also mean money coming through from other sources. Okay, so death and transformation. What's going on, everyone? Let's take the foundation card, and we have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is Pisces. An offer, an apology is coming through. Something could be starting, but this is the, no doubt, the position of the distant past. So maybe an offer had come to you, one that was not ready and mature to help you accept something. This could be an apology again, an apology that came in the past, also an offer of love that was not ready and mature as a transformation needed to take place. Something had to die to fill in this position. And we know that Pisces is all about unconditional love. But we know that Pisces can also be lack of clarity, confusion. Let's see what is hidden from us. And we have the Emperor. The Emperor speaks of stability. He is the father. He's also the one that rules the situation, so rules his empire. He's the one in the position of needing to control a situation as well. Now, the Emperor does speak of stability, but this Emperor is wearing that suit of armor, which says to me that he doesn't show emotion as he has got many responsibilities. This could also be someone in your life that has not shown the emotions, not been open emotionally, as there is a lot happening for him in his life. Now, on a collective scale, this does speak of stability, but it does also speak of difficulties that we have to get through. And with the Death card here, that could be what is changing the situation. We know that the Emperor brings in something stable and secure, but this is also, the Emperor could also be anything to do with the law. So we've got Scorpio, and we know that the Emperor is Aries. I see it as Taurus as well, but I do see it as very Saturnian energy. In the recent past, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and I'm using the Witch's Tarot. The Nine of Pentacles we had yesterday as well as the foundation. Now this has moved into the recent past position. Okay, Nine of Pentacles is having everything that we desire, but there is a sense of needing to stand strong on your own. This is also that you've started to create something that you need to give birth to, but it takes patience with this Nine of Pentacles, as the seed that is growing in her womb will be something that will be completing her stability, bringing manifestation of abundance. Okay, now Virgo energy with that Nine of Pentacles. In the now position, we have the Karma card again, and this did show up yesterday as well. In the now position, we are seeing the truth. We're seeing this shift. We know that eclipses deal with something being eclipsed out of our lives. This could be some sort of a karmic cycle coming to an end. That's what I see this card as. And we've got Pluto and Scorpio twice. So Pluto and a very Saturnian energy. We did have Pluto and Saturn coming close together. Now Saturn has moved into Aquarius, which is another sign that it rules. And we know that Aquarius is all about the future. Maybe because Saturn can be that, that door that is locked. Saturn can be really a tough energy to get through, as we're needing to be the elder, the wiser, to be able to communicate or bring something of reality. Maybe working through some sort of a group, with some sort of a group, and anything to do with humanitarianism as well is what is Aquarius, but also friendship. Aquarius is all about friendships as well. This could be a major shift that is happening for you at this time. And you may be also seeing into the future. What are you aiming towards? What are we all moving towards? And we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is what is missing from the Nine here. We also had a glimpse of this yesterday. So we're hoping for a stable new beginning. Others of you, on a personal level, this could mean a pregnancy, of course, but it can also mean something that we are stabilizing, something that that glimpse is coming in. And I do feel a shift in the energies where people are starting to see things from a different perspective. In the past few days, we have had that Piscean energy, the hanging man. Here I feel as though things are starting to shift, and this could be the indication of it. Now, the Ace of Pentacles can also speak of being very grounded, but this is the promise of something that we're starting slowly and steadily, or something that we're hoping, aiming to start as soon as we're able to take action on it. Let's see what the action and advice is. And we have the King of Swords, which was also in the reading yesterday. So this is the clarity coming through, the communication, the enlightenment, the perception, and the logic, which is the King of Swords. And the King of Swords could be also the same person as the Emperor, as both are wearing a suit of armor. This could be someone is opening up and speaking to you, speaking of what their truth is. But this is also someone that was not communicating, is now open to, they're opening up and they're seeing things from a different perspective, as we know that they may also have had some sort of an enlightenment, some sort of a truth that they've seen, and this could be the sharing of it. That's what I feel. What is the outcome? Wow. 2 cards. Ace of Wands. Very interesting. Again, yesterday we had the Ace of Wands. Let's take another card which wanted to open up, and we've got the High Priestess, which is the light has come on, where secrets are being revealed here. The High Priestess is also spiritual connection. We know that this is someone that is very connected. Her third eye is open, therefore she does connect with spirit, and this could be on a mundane level. This is the beginning of the transformation. Again, with that butterfly, and the Ace of Wands was in the outcome yesterday. This is the truth. This is the spark. 2 aces, everyone. New beginnings all round. Let's see what is in the divine position. 8th of April. And we have the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is leaving those troubles behind. This is moving towards something much more calmer. This is leaving our troubles behind and moving on. Now, again, this does speak of someone that is wanting, obviously, to move over water, travel, maybe move to a distant land. We know that this is also about feeling in our, coming to terms with the reality, but also with our emotions, getting much more balanced here. And we do have 7 swords altogether, and 7 swords means someone has been quite maybe hidden, sneaky, not being open, someone that has been trying to manage a situation, someone that is very intelligent, no doubt. So I do feel that secrets revealed should be the heading for this today. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is an earth sign, so Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. To me, she is the mother of earth. This is more Virgo first, Capricorn second, Taurus third, I would say, with this card. This is the mother of earth. She's all about stability. She is the pinnacle of, holding those pillars together, keeping the family together. She's the glue. She's the one that we can depend on. Queen of Pentacles is also someone that could be a mother. We did have the Empress yesterday. I can't quite remember. I do think we had the Queen of Pentacles yesterday. I do quite a few readings during the day, so I'm not 100% sure. But the Queen of Pentacles, again, does speak of something stable. There's that Ace of Pentacles. This could also be a motherly figure that is supporting you. What's beneath that? We've got the Temperance. Temperance is all about healing. This is all about some sort of a patience before, that rainbow can show up for you. This is the sun coming out after the rain. And the Temperance can also mean that Archangel Michael, Spirit, is preparing something on our behalf. This is a card of healing, no doubt. And Sagittarius is all about optimism. So I'm going to say, keep that optimism. For those of you that are down in the dumps and, you're standing in your fear, have faith. That's what Temperance speaks of. And there's another ace, everyone. Ace of Swords. Clarity. The ingenious perception is this card, and this is a successful new beginning. Things are being worked out. Balance is coming in as the angels are working their alchemy at this time for our stability and our well-being. Okay. I do feel that with this card here, something is coming around as Venus will be moving into her shadow phase and retrograding. She will be in the sign of Gemini until the end of June. So for those of you that are going to be dealing with matters of the past, people coming back from the past, in anything to do with Venusian things. So Venus is the goddess of love. Okay, she's the goddess of manifestation, manifesting something that is very dear to us, something that is very comforting to us. She's all about the senses as well. And Venus being ruled by Taurus, and of course she rules Libra, Venus is all about harmony. And I do feel that this is coming back around, but someone obviously needed to make the space. They had to go through their transformation, through this massive change, okay, and leave anything that has been dead, anything that had come to its point of completion. As we know, life is all about cycles, right? There are many cycles, and I feel that there is the ending of a particular cycle for all of you and in your life. Where is Scorpio in your chart? For those of you that have got strong Scorpio energies, and what I mean by that is having many planets in the sign of Scorpio, I think that this reading would be particularly important to you. Okay, let's take a couple more cards. What I'd like to see is what this karma is in the now position, which is the Judgment card. And the Judgment card says that aid is here. Archangel Michael again is evident usually in this card in the traditional tarot. For those of you that have been judged harshly by someone, you could be closing the door on them. Let's take the card for here. And we've got the Ace of Cups. So many aces, everyone. New beginnings all around. Whatever you are being enlightened about around this super full moon in the sign of Libra is something that's going to help you begin a new cycle of happiness. Let's take that Death card. And we have the Queen of Cups, so we've got a couple of queens. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. This could be another side to the Queen of Pentacles. And what I see with that is, yes, we could be talking about a Scorpio, but what I see is, as I was saying the other day, that the last full moon we had was in the sign of Virgo, as we do have the Queen of Pentacles and also the Nine of Pentacles, which could speak of the energies of Virgo. We do have also the High Priestess, which is Virgo Pisces. And this virus began whilst Mercury, the ruling planet of Virgo and Gemini, was transiting the sign of Pisces. That's why I feel that this could be another side. This could mean Piscean energy, as we do have Pisces here again. So we've got Virgo Piscean energies for many of you. And this is another layer. For others of you, it doesn't mean that the Queen of Cups cannot be a Scorpio. But whatever was happening at the time of, this collective downfall, let's say, this collective pandemic that has changed the world in a very big way. I do feel that this is another side to the Queen of Pentacles, as this could be the change here. And we know also that the snake is all about healing, as venom is used to make medicine. So something needed to die, something needed to be seen, to be completed, but also to be brought up from those depths of Scorpio. And the Queen of Pentacles as a general energy does bring us a lot of stability and newfound values and beginnings. Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. I do feel that this is the same person for many of you. This is the same axis. So I'm going to say, for those of you that have got strong earth in your charts, you could be transforming emotionally. So something is changing in your emotional life. Let's take another card on this death card. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. That is confirmation, no doubt, here. And I just got the goosebumps. The 9 and the Ace is here. So this to me is very important, this card, as it does say that the Mother of Earth is going to provide a lot of abundance, stability, and also support from others, from family, from people who feel like family to all of us. And this is the beginning. We do have 1, 2, 3, and we had the sword, the Ace of Swords as well. Let's take one card on the 6 of Swords. Wow, we've got 3 cards that opened up. I will take them. Actually, there's 4 cards, everyone. Wow. So 6 of Pentacles. Okay, equal giving and receiving, equilibrium. This can also speak of legalities and harmony. As we do have the scales here, there is generosity here where there was no generosity in the past. And this could even be where communication is concerned. Someone is ready to take that leap of faith. Aries, we know that Aries is all about new beginnings, a new cycle. Someone, yes, is ready to take that risk, that leap of faith. And we've got the star here, which is Aquarius. Aquarius is the future. No doubt this is communication. And we do have also the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is a spiritual leader. He is giving us choices here. So those of you that have been in a committed partnership or relationship where there's been much difficulty, okay, because I want to have a look at this Emperor. I want to take one card on the Emperor, and we have the 8 of Swords. So this either means that this Emperor is, feels imprisoned, or you are feeling imprisoned because of this Emperor. Okay, and the 8 of Swords, also with the clarity of the full moon, I would say that that blindfold is coming off. Let's take a look at that King of Swords. And we have the 7 of Swords, which I mentioned before. 7 of Swords and 8 of Swords. So there's 8 swords here and 8 swords here. So for a lot of you, this could be the same person. For those of you that are dealing with 2 different people, I would say that the communication is coming through from this King of Swords, as I feel as though the King of Swords is using, if he was imprisoned in whatever situation, he's using his sword to sever anything that was underhanded, or he's using his intellect and his intelligence to manage some sort of a situation. Let's take one card on that Queen of Pentacles, which is the general energy. And we have the Ace of Swords, and I think that this is obviously the truth that's coming through. This is that we are severing ties with the past. This could be on a massive scale as well. Severing ties of anything that was holding us imprisoned. We're using our intellect and our wit to make this happen. And also with the High Priest here and the High Priestess, There is a lot of spiritual connection here. If this is a relationship where you are connected romantically, you are also connected on a higher level, spiritually, I would say. So this could mean, yes, that you are having signs and synchronicities. The communication could be coming from spirit, where your thoughts come together, and then there is some sort of a sign or a synchronicity that speaks to you in your personal journey. Do trust in that. Now, we do have Taurus here as well. We've got Scorpio and we've got Taurus, so that's a lot of fixed energies. Fixed energies are difficult to move through. Of course, Virgo Pisces is very mutable, so that's, you know, that we're able to move freely. We're able to bring in the change. This is in the outcome. So I'm going to say that the energy, the strength of Pluto is breaking down that fixed energy. Okay, breaking it down, and we're moving as we're taking our perception, our inspiration, and also our divine self, our higher self, and we are moving through that transformation and seeing the light, seeing the truth that there are things that are possible for us, and we're moving towards that. Not everyone is going to be on the same level. Not everyone is moving through this transformative energy in the same level. But when we come out of that, I'm going to say, we're at the Ten of Pentacles, which is, again, the Ace of Pentacles. And this could be, again, support through others, through family, through the collective. And we need to trust that intuition of ours, that we will come out. We will come out as winners. 4 aces. Wow. Wow, everyone. That is amazing. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I will take a couple of my handwritten cards. Let's take a couple of these. I will take one on each of the characters here. As for all of you, you're all going through different situations. So let's see. King of Swords is standing out to me first. You are my other half. I want to give you everything in life to make you happy. So this is reciprocity. So there is someone is coming in and telling you the truth, that they are willing to put in the effort and to reciprocate. So for those of you that have been giving and not receiving, this person has changed. They're obviously severing ties with their past persona, past self. Maybe this has been a wake-up call, as I do remember we had the Tower yesterday. Let's have a look at the Queen of Pentacles. And I'm going to say that the Queen of Pentacles could also have strong air in her chart. If this is a Virgo energy, then we know that Virgos can show up as air, as well as they're very logical thinking. They're ruled by Mercury, so there's a lot of logic. Let's have a look. And we have, after you left me, my world stopped. Please come back. Interesting. Let's have a look at this Emperor, who is someone that maybe is bound and chained and imprisoned by a certain reality in their lives. 2 cards are here. I'm going to take them both. We have, I need you, I still love you, please come to me. And we also have, my wish is for us to be together forever. It's very interesting. We've got a 6 and a 3 and a 6 and a 3 here. Let's take the Queen of Cups. Now I'm going to say that this enlightenment, whatever has shifted after something being eclipsed out of your life, you may have the clarity or the indication of it within the next 2 weeks, okay, from one moon cycle to the next, as we're having a new moon on the 23rd in the sign of Taurus. And that new moon, if I'm not mistaken, yes, is going to be very close to Uranus. Uranus, which rules Aquarius. Queen of Cups, please, Spirit. Wow, you are so hot. I want you. You drive me crazy. And that ties in with the Scorpio card here. Now, I'm going to take one more card, as we know that also this could be a message that is coming from the other person. So we can flip the messages, right? And we do know that Scorpio is all about intimacy and sex. So could someone be viewing the Queen of Cups in that way? So we know that there is passion here and desire. What else do we have? I want to marry you. I want to share my life with you. So I'm going to say that this Ace of Cups that is held by the Queen of Cups, and we know she's all about very strong intuition, as is the High Priestess here. She may be trusting her intuition that if she was in a connection where there was only a physical connection, that now this is something that is turning into, the Ten of Pentacles. Something that is promising and can move towards something very stable and long-lasting. That's what I feel with that 10 there. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I would love to take a message from Spirit for all of us. If you remember, I did say that when Mercury the communicator, when he enters the sign of Aries, as we do have the card of Aries here, we will be able to see the future. And we know that the star is also a card of healing, physical and emotional healing. Could also be something that we've been wishing upon. And that could also be communication through social media. And what is the communication? The High Priest is all about commitment. And the High Priest is also a strong spiritual connection, and that your beliefs, what you have been believing in, your persistence in not wavering, being unwavering, wow, I can't even talk, where your beliefs are concerned, that is what will bring you the stability of the High Priest. Let's take a card from Spirit, and we've got support, which is so true with the Ten of Pentacles. People come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and then they move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. And this is talking about soulmates, obviously. And we do have an egg here. And this is the seed of life, we know. Okay, so support from family, support from people that feel like family. And this, on a collective scale, is talking about something new being born here. And a lot of support. And I do feel that that is the blessing here, the blessing in the disguise of the times. Okay, everyone, I think I will leave it at that. I want to thank you again so much for trusting in my readings, for supporting my channel, and for being there, as we need to be closer as a community at these times where many people need the support and the help, even a kind word. Okay, so pick up that phone, send that message out. Don't leave people in the dark. And if they're not reciprocating and if they're not communicating, know that they may be dealing with something really harsh, or that they're taking time out. They're looking for their enlightenment. Just be patient. The messages will come through. All right. Sending you all my love. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.